Lesson 12, Section 4, President Jefferson's Dilemma, Dealing with Pirates. Unfortunately, the peace that John Adams achieved with France did not last long. In 1803, France and Great Britain were again at war. As the conflict heated up, both nations began seizing American ships that were trading with their enemy. President Thomas Jefferson, who took office in 1801, complained bitterly that England has become a den of pirates and France has become a den of thieves. Still, like Washington and Adams before him, Jefferson tried to follow a policy of neutrality. Impressment. Remaining neutral when ships were being seized was hard enough. It became even harder when Great Britain began impressing American sailors, kidnapping them and forcing them to serve in the British Navy. The British claimed that the men they impressed were British deserters. This may have been true in some cases, as some sailors may well have fled the terrible conditions on British ships, but thousands of unlucky Americans were also impressed. American anger over impressment peaked in 1807 after a British warship, the Leopard, stopped a U.S. warship, the Chesapeake, to search for deserters. When the Chesapeake's captain refused to allow a search, the Leopard opened fire. 21 American sailors were killed or wounded in the attack, which triggered another case of war fever, this time against Great Britain. Piracy. American ships faced a different threat from the Barbary states of North Africa, piracy, or robbery at sea. For years, pirates from Morocco, Algiers, Tunis, and Tripoli had preyed on merchant ships entering the Mediterranean Sea so that they could seize the ships and hold the crews for ransom. Presidents Washington and Adams both paid tribute to Barbary state rulers in exchange for the safety of American ships. While Americans were shouting, "Millions for defense, but not 1 cent for tribute," during the XYZ Fair, the United States was quietly sending money to the Barbary states. By the time Jefferson became president, the United States had paid the Barbary states almost $2 million. The ruler of Tripoli, however, demanded still more tribute, and to show that he was serious, he declared war on the United States. Jefferson hated war, but he also hated paying tribute. The question was, which was worse?